Just back to work at my work. I'm watching a cat outside right now just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. So, hello creepy creatures, welcome back to my channel. Today, hold on. Okay. Today I wanted to talk about mine deciding crippling kind of fear. I forget exactly what I was going to call it, but just controlling fear. There's actually two things I would like to talk about today, but right now I want to talk about mind deciding controlling fear. Basically, the fear makes the decision for you. You're too nervous to take a chance or do something on your own. Fear can be really, really controlling. Fear can stop you from starting the career you want. Fear can stop you from getting in the relationship you want. Now, I'm pretty sure I have mentioned this. I just haven't pinpointed out talking about it. Now, I don't always know what to say because I don't script any of my vlogs. I just start talking. More scripted versions will be on a different channel, I think, in the future, when I get more insight from other people and hear what people have to say about it. But as of for now, you just get me babbling. So, mind-altering fear and the fear that makes your decisions for you, it's never fun. If it was, I don't know, there can be outside sources that enhance the fear, and that's the other problem. Friends or family can always be like, well, that's not normal, or this is what you should do, and things like that. And it really sucks, but I think fear is just such a high control in this world. It really, really sucks. To me, I try to be as open-minded as possible with most situations that come my way. Like with my boyfriend, he is 9.5 years older than me. A lot of people get uncomfortable with that, actually. And okay, I understand. I met him after I was 18, not under 18. And yes, it's a little weird that I met him as soon as I was 18, but you know what? I think that's just the universe kind of being like, okay, these were the legal standards I have to keep you within, so here you go. He has been the best person in my life at this point, and that's why I think being scared of all kinds of things isn't really good. Being so scared of an animal when you're watching them, I'm just using this as an example too, that you restrict a lot of what they're used to doing, it's never good either, because then you take out their comfortability level. If a cat is used to going outside but you're too nervous you might lose them, keep an eye on them, but they're used to going outside, which means let them outside. Let kind of things do a little bit. Don't be so nervous, because if you really let your heart take a little bit of it and try to trust things and that things will work out, I think it will go so much better than always fearing everything. Scared what you'll do when you quit your job, so you never quit your job and then you're stuck in this job that you may never ever want. That sucks. Fear of being broke sometimes get people to push and get a job that they don't want. I think what we all need to do is stop for a minute and really listen. Boo-boo. Well, like I said, keep an eye out. I'm not going to lose the cat. And I don't think I was that close to losing. I was just letting him roam. But he was being a pain. Don't let fear control you. Try to be in control of the fear itself. Now he's mad at me because I brought him inside. But that's okay. No, but seriously, don't let the fear control you. Take control of the fear. And listen to yourself. Take a moment and really listen to yourself in a situation. Don't do things without thinking about it, I think. But listen to your mind, your heart, and your body. And figure out, so if it's something to do with the job, is the job physically affecting you? bad or good? Is the job mentally affecting you? Now, I think it's a good idea to start with physical and end with emotional, because if you start with emotional, you kind of ignore the rest of it. And physical is the most prevalent, kind of most noticeable thing that you should be able to figure out if it is affecting or not. But that's my point. Take a moment and listen. I'm a big believer in the triquetra of the power of three working together, which is, for me, the body, mind, and spirit, the body, mind, and heart, the body, mind, and emotions, kind of like that. So I make a point to listen to those. And that's what I think a lot of people should try to do and understand before quitting that job. Understand before getting that job. Understand before giving up something that doesn't seem logically that it will work out. Understanding before giving up a relationship that could work. Understanding before buying a car that you really don't want, or doing things because you're scared that your coworkers won't like you, or you're scared that these people, whatever. Understand that in a relationship and stuff, you really should think about the others in the relationship, but you do come first. So in most situations, think about what's best for you. Don't screw yourself over trying to protect everyone else. Trust me, I'm really bad at this, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. Don't screw yourself over and trying to protect everyone else a little bit later, because I'm not so good at that. But I also do want to make a video later too on affecting outside sources, which isn't outside sources. You're affecting outside sources affecting you. That is something else I would like to talk about too. But right now I really am trying to focus on fear. And it really can be... I have panic attacks a lot, and I get nervous. I get nervous driving. And the thing is, if I let my fear control me every time I got nervous about something, I wouldn't have gone on a vacation to California for a plain reason. I wouldn't have been starting my own business and taking care of pets because I wouldn't have the opportunity to be able to drive to them. But I still do let fear control me a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes I don't have an explanation to why I'm scared of it. So I'm really terrible with working out, but for some reason working out scares me or something like that, and so I don't do it. So I'm trying to deal with my own fear right now, but realizing that it's really important to deal with the fear. Understanding maybe where the fear is coming from, why you're getting it. And if you don't always have an explanation, that's okay too. Then try to figure out how to conquer it and push through it. And again, control the fear, not let the fear control you. Now, in some cases, listen to the fear. The fear might actually be protecting you. But don't let it control you. Try to listen to everything, not just the fear that takes over the whole entire being of you. Well, I need to get to work. I don't know when or if this will be posted. If anything, at some point I will say previous video testers or whatever. It's basically me keeping a record of how I feel and think, and that's what I'm doing with my videos right now. In the future, when they do become public, I might either re-record them. I still might keep my originals, but re-record them and say it in a different form and maybe a better form. But the point is to make sure that all of my vlog videos, this channel in particular, is always unscripted. So if there is something in particular I'm trying to point out or talk to somebody in particular and I need to have a script, it most likely will be on, like, scripted Delaney is what I think I might end up creating. And that's just the more on-point talking about topics channel that I might start. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope everyone has a great day. I have to get to work, so bye.